part of my childhood, we lived up in the up in the mountains of Kentucky, 85 miles away from the nearest town. And I never did understand it. I didn't understand at all, but there was only one church up there, and everybody in town went to church on Sunday. And if you didn't go, the rest of the folk talked about you. And we had a preacher who always rode his bicycle. Rode his bicycle to church. He rode it everywhere, excuse me. Rode it to the grocery store, visit members of the church, and you never saw a preacher unless he was on his bicycle. One day my daddy and I were walking to church, and we looked up, and here came the preacher. He was walking. And my dad said, "How come you're not riding your bike? How come you're not riding your bicycle?" The preacher said, "Someone stole my bike." Dad said, "Well, it ought to be easy enough to find out who stole it." He said, "How am I going to find out?" He said, "You get up there at that pulpit this morning and preach on the 10 Commandments. And when you get to the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal, shout it out real loud, and then look out there at him. Make sure you make eye contact with everybody in that church congregation, because all of a sudden you're going to see somebody going." And that'll be the look of guilt, and he'll be the one with your bicycle. The preacher said, "That's a good idea." So he went in, preached on the 10 Commandments. He got to the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal. He whipped right on through it like it didn't even belong to the rest of them. And after church, my dad said, "How come when you got to the 8th commandment, thou shalt not steal, you didn't slow down at all?" He said, "Because when I got to the 7th commandment, thou shalt not commit adultery, I remembered where I left my bicycle."